Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the second last stream of the year. Looking forward to 2021 and getting this lot behind us. But anyway, we've got quite a few people. Thank you for the new emote, Tomo, and thank you for the subscription. I've no idea. 2020 wish. Direct painting. Ash Eden. So hello Tomo. Hello Ash. Hello direct painting. How are you all doing this evening? I'm a bit scruffy today. I've only just realised. Hi Archnin. So where to start? Well, a huge change up to things. Direct painting. I'm not sure. I should know who you are. You'll remind me in a minute, I'm sure. Dave. Norton Dave or Dave from Hull? Or Dave H? I've know way too many Daves. That's definitely it. Hi Craig. Yes, Dave from just down the road. Yeah. I did send a message, Ash, to get because this one's got dinner medallions all over it. Hello Egan. Contact me later on. I just totally forgot until I've just went to sort your packaging and stuff out. I've got loads of stuff for you. We've been told by Royal Mail nothing's leaving the country because they can't get it over the wall that Boris Johnson put up when we left Europe. And there's a big trench where the big gap is where we've been taken out of Europe. So yeah, at the moment there is a bit of a slow output of stuff going out, but I need to sort out what bits and pieces you wanted, what you didn't want and stuff like that. We'll sort some out with you, mate. Yeah, I think we're going to be good to go from January the 5th or 6th from what I can understand. So yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous at the moment. We've got we know a lot of ours haven't even left the post office that we dropped off there at the start of the week. It's just they're really busy. It's that time of the year. There's a backlog because of the port being closed and all that sort of stuff. So what I'm needing to do is I'm still trying to get in touch with Joe, wherever Joe is. Joe. Right, so oh dude, we've had stuff sent out to America that's turned up 4 days after we've sent it, and I'm like, how on earth has that happened? We've sent stuff to London that's 2-3 weeks late, and it's yeah. Yeah, so anything that people have and anything that people... 1 second, I'm just exiting stage left because we're not allowed nudity on the stream.
Hands up.
Hands up, thank you. And the other thing, Ash, is I didn't want to wear these on the stream while I was painting. But anyway... That's Ash's amazing present to me, and look, it even has Dalton V1, because a version 2 Dalton would be a nightmare. Anyway. So, yes, thank you very much, Ash. There is another one that I will wear tomorrow night. I promise. I'll put my glasses back on now so I can see us all. So, no, there was no exposed. If you're not careful, Egan, you will get the exposed card in your next parcel. Snowy found one yesterday, which scared him a lot. So, anyway, couple of explanations before. We haven't got much painting left tonight for the Marvel stuff. Just a couple of bits to show off of what we've done. Couple of bits to do. Little bit of titivating on. Hey Ben, over on I think YouTube land. So yes, Thanos will be up for giveaway tomorrow. All of the giveaways will be run tomorrow. So we've got the YouTube one. So I will go through them now for anyone that hasn't sorted them out or entered them. So the YouTube one is basically comment and share a bit of a review, that we did when I find it. Copied. So this one is for some Red Grass Gaming products. If you go to that, if you comment on the video and share it about a bit, I'm not going to hold everyone accountable for every share that they do. But yeah, if you subscribe to the channel, it's free. It's not like subscribing to Twitch. But if you go over there, do that. Watch the video, see what we're giving away. That will be tomorrow night. We will be doing that giveaway tomorrow night. That is one of the 3 big giveaways. The other giveaway, once I find it, is the Support Your FLGS. The face of the book, definitely. So on the Book of Face, once I can find it and get the link to, on Protec, there is a pinned thread. We have 25 comments in it so far. That is being drawn tomorrow night as well. There is a load of cards, promos. There's £100 worth of scenery to give away. So everyone that comments on that and shares it and tags FLGS in it. I did say UK only, but if you American fellas over there fancy throwing a little bit of postage, then I don't mind. And if it's stuff, if one of you is the winner and you've already won stuff, then yeah, stick it up. Good evening, Kinger. So, hey, thanks for the sub, mate. And a celebration emote. 2020 celebrate. So last week, who enjoyed marbles? Did hold your hands up if you enjoyed marbles that you put on, just so Kinger could play marbles and all that sort of stuff. So hands up, hands up if you missed marbles. Cheers, Egan. We'll no doubt sort out with it. Anyone wins. If you win the scenery, I'm just going to send you something else instead, mate, because that scenery will be an absolute nightmare to get over to you, because the box is huge that it's in. Hands up. Yeah, maybe some painting stuff. We'll see. We'll sort something out. You've got to win it first. So, on top of that, we also have the monthly giveaway. So, you'll see Thanos in a minute. Thanos is nearly ready. That is the top 5. We do have a top 5 at the moment, I believe. Someone... top 5. Our top 5 contributors at the moment are Archnin in first place with £25. Hello there. Oh, hi Smog. Sorry I missed you there. And hello Mark. Winning. Yes, you won last week, so don't start. So Archnin is in first place with £25. Kinger in second place with £20 20p. That would be 2020. Smog Monster third place with £20. Ulfric in third with Cornwolf and Jack Wamper. All 3 of you guys are on £15. Yeah, and that is for the Thanos. Can I donate 1p? I don't know if there's a minimum, but not sure. We are still in December's goal, which we have smashed. I haven't changed it. I did a massive giveaway in the last one, and we might have some fun tomorrow night. We're streaming tomorrow night 6 till 8, and then I'm spending the rest of the evening with Joe and Zoe. So there is definitely stream on, which we're going to do at least all 3 giveaways. Might do some marble giveaways and stuff like that if I can dig out any more bits and pieces to give away. My desk's looking empty. Yes, I know, we're not allowed to have fun. It's 2020 and all that. So the other side of things, thank you for the follow, Ryan, and thank you for the follow, Hurricane. 2021 next year. So I've been having a lot of help from my good friend Ronan. He came round today and he's helped. He is in our bubble before anyone starts. Ronan's been in our bubble from day one, and he will, even during tier 4, he will continue to be in our bubble, and he's coming to help hopefully play some games at some point on the stream. So game and playing. Yeah. Yes, there's 3 giveaways tomorrow night at least, but probably more. So we've decided to put an investment into the stream. As everyone knows, I'm in a fairly small room in here. I have a lot of stock behind the green screens that takes up 3/4 of the room, which means I have my painting area, which I don't know if this will work. So I have my computer with use lot. Computer with use lot on. Ooh, Inception. I have a very messy workbench area, keyboard, green screening out Yoda's face. Then I've got paints and everything. I've got racking there. I've got the very... Look, you can see Inception. Oh, God, that camera's dirty. You can see through the camera. Yes, behind the scenes. Then we've got racks and racks and racks and racks of paint. Look, there's the top... Well, I could just do that in the future. There's the top charts as we see it. So there we all are. There you go. I see a new coming. So, give me that. As you can see, there's my computer with all my raster dials on the side of it to be painted. So we have space. That's my plotter cutter there. So that space there is wasted. It's in a corner, we can't get to it, and it just gets used as a dumping ground. We're going to continue this bench. Jones, you've been up for the bench today. We're going to continue this bench all the way along there. So all the way down there will be bench for more stuff. So we'll be basically having an extended area And obviously we'll be benching it out, photo book booths going up in the top left hand corner, so I can just do that. Computers going under the bench out the way, loads of plans. The green screen looks trippy. And all of the stock is going up into one of the small bedrooms, or the small bedroom. Yeah. Which will give me 2 racks behind for projects to go on while I'm not working on them, like box stuff put away. Paints are going against the back wall all the way down there, so I'll have all of the paints out. PC is getting moved out of the way, so I don't have that hassle. Second workbench, which will have a camera on, so I can skedaddle over that. So we're going to be doing, following in the footsteps of some of the people like Black Magic Craft, who do a lot of scenery work. I've been playing around with what he's been doing. I've had loads of little ideas in there to adapt some stuff for what we're doing in the next month or so. I've done... Ooh, trippy. I've done his famous Black Modge Podge, so I've been working on bits to do stuff like that. So, as you know, I'll go to the painting so you can see. Bitch. We're doing Frostgrave next month, so even though it's only a couple of days away now, but it's over a week away, we've been buying up bits and pieces. I printed some 50mm bases, and now he's mounted, he's ready to go, so I don't have to do that on the stream. I can show you mounting a figure to a base practically easily. It just gives me the figure ready to go, ready to paint. So we've been doing quite a bit of that, so we've got a little bit of a start. These figures, again, I'm going to want to be doing them in a night, so I want to take that and maybe another and paint them in a night so you guys can see them done from start to finish with the bases, with the snow effects on. Boom, done. So with all this, we've also had to convert, yes, and Ash is dead on board with this one as well, which I'm chuffed with. We've also, and that's where Ronan came in today. Ronan has been here since 9 o'clock. He was out on his feet by the end of it. We have dug out the garage. We've moved the main table in the garage, so it's back under the camera and the lights, so we can do some battle play test, battle report, play report test things. We can also sit up there, paint, and chat to you guys. So we could do an impromptu, right? Ronan, are you doing anything Saturday? No. Ronan comes round. Yes, we did find exotic spiders wrapping themselves around all of your wrestling figures, mate. Yeah, there's not only that, there's so much stuff that I've found that I forgot about as well. And then we've got to do in here tomorrow. So, whole new project, whole new push on the streams. To the point of, we're also looking at doing painting lessons. I do appreciate a lot of you in there. Thank you for the follow. First 1S Gaming Extra, thank you. So, with what we've been pushing and planning, I've been going... No. Hi, Dark Shadow. No, there's no lost bottles of mead, Jack. They're and hello, by the way. Sorry, they're definitely. I can sense them. I've got mead radar. Look, I can do this and go mead. Mead. The empty ones get. I did get a. This one. Here you go, Jack. Journey. Jura. Single malt Scotch whiskey. No, that unfortunately that actually got up and walked out on its own, Tomo. So I've got a really nice bottle of scotch. I am quite a scotch and mead person. Not at the same time. Anyway. So yeah. A whole new thing, and we're going to go... Yes. I've never tried it, so it's going to be a new one for me. We are going to hit up we've already got two people who are... how are we going to put it? Yeah. We're not pirates. None of us are pirates up here. We're all good Scotch drinkers. So yeah, we are... we've got loads of plans, including painting lessons. So we're going to do a painting course. It's going to be relatively cheap. It's going to be a day when we can all get back together, and it's going to be held on site here. So round about, I think 2 or 3 people safely, once we get some level of social... See you Tuesday. You're not going to see any of us for a while, not with this lockdown, and it'll give me a bit longer to get them sorted. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of normality, a bit of painting lessons. Now I know a lot of you guys don't need it, and these are going to be beginner lessons from start to finish. Going, there you go. There is a day's worth of prep, base coats, few different techniques like washes, dry brushing, layering and stuff like that. A bit like what I did with Jack, but just remember to bring the paints with me this time. Yes, before Jack says anything. Thank you for liking the stream. So yes, in the new year going forward, we're going to be looking at that. We're also, when I was sorting out with Ronan today, we're going to have a bit of a... thank you for the follow, Chris. Bit of an airbrush course as well. So it will just... I'm no super duper all singing, all dancing airbrush user, but I get by. I use it. I can do a lot of things with it. And I think you guys could as well. So we're also looking at setting up an airbrushing course as well. So they're going to be relatively cheap. They're going to be relatively laid back and relaxed. There's not going to be a regimental thing in of bang, 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 you've got to do this. You know you're doing it wrong. You have to do this. It's going to be, here's an airbrush, throw paint at something. Does it work? Again, Ronan, when I don't break the airbrush. Yes, Rachel can come and learn. Martin and Catherine have shown interest, so I'd love them to come and learn. They both already have a voucher for a course each. But the painting one I can set up because I've got everything now. The airbrush one, I'm going to have to look at grabbing 2 or 3 new airbrushes for people to use and having spares there in case there's problems on the day. So we're going to have that. But to follow alongside that, we have decided to venture into Patreon. And we're going to have a bit of a Patreon setup that's going to be... looking at how it works is if someone comes along and starts watching the Patreon, they go right to the start. So our first Patreon thing is going to be, here's how to prepare a model. The second one is, here's how to prime the model. Third one, here's how to block in colours. And do a basic, like a painting course, but through Patreon. I'd like to get probably half a dozen to a dozen videos ready to go, and they're going to be in our usual thing. They're going to be raw. They're going to be like this. There's going to be no cutscenes, going to a flashy thing, coming back, going there, boom, done. It's going to be, here it is, we're doing it, we're doing it. It's done. You get to see it from start to finish, warts and all, as they say. But again, there's only so much that we can teach as a new painter sort of thing. But then we can go into other things. There's so many things out there. A pin wash one. The different glues, the different paints, what gear, all of that. So we're going to start that. And we'll probably have it so it will go up on Patreon first, and then a month later we will push it through onto YouTube. So if anyone can't support us on the Patreon, don't worry about it. It will come through to YouTube eventually. It's just, yeah. But then also we would like to start doing some promos for Patreon as well, for the patrons. Something a bit of a thank you as well, that sort of stuff. So yeah, so it's just, I don't know, we want to do it, but we want to do it a bit different to what everyone else is doing, but still get people a bit of a thank you for doing it. So anyway, everyone is here for the super duper all singing, all dancing painting. So Thanos is nearly done, as I said. We got the throne done. I'm going to get a couple of bits of the green tufts in there today. So you saw us in the grey. Everything has been blended in now. We then silvered all of the metalwork, and then I've put the Drukhar Violet over the whole lot to give it the purple hue. And then the grey had a dry brush, a two-step high dry brush over it. The first one was Dawnstone and then Terminatus Stone to give the peaks, as you can see there, the peaks really pop with it. Going around the back as well. He has. He's vanished. He clicked his fingers and he vanished by mistake. So yeah, and then we've dry brushed the silver in as well, and that sort of thing. Thank you, X-Wing Tavern Moors. That's much appreciated. I'll just check something. Yep, yep. Thank you very much, mate. It is much appreciated. So that's his base done. There is I've done needs a little bit. It still needs. So if you look at the purple on that, you can see it's got edging where this is just raw. So that still needs the gold round here finishing off. I'll show you on Thanos in a minute, and then the dry brush doing, and then that's basically a replacement for where Thanos isn't there. So that needs finishing, and then Thanos, which I'm sure we can get better at. I need to get in and do his teeth. His eyes are a bit of a no-go. The blue, we have lightened some of the blue with the blue wash, the blue glaze, so that's picked it up really nicely. So the gems are all in place. His fisties or fisty is all nice and blue. I was going to think about putting something in there, I just couldn't think what. We've got the helmet, which has got like a real blue tint to it. Oh, 12. Wow. And Bot Wars. Infinity, mate. February. Ronan may have got a Eugene army for Christmas, so Yeah, Ben, come on to Twitch and talk to Kinger. He's one of the big names because I don't know. He plays Lord of the Rings, and he comes up to. He's down your neck of the woods anyway. So yeah, he's a really good lad. Have a chat with him. Except for the fact that he tries to push me to do Tesseract colours on stuff. I've got something to show you. Anyway, so Thanos needs a couple of little bits and pieces, and he's ready for you guys. This is the giveaway one. So tomorrow, out of the top 5 or 6, if it keeps going the way it goes, and no one jumps up, there will be a dice roll, and you will get that as your prize, and this is the donators prize thing. Yeah, it's what did we do? It's Vallejo metallic chrome. We did it on either the last stream or the stream before, if you want to actually see it being done. But it was the metal colour through the airbrush over the entire model to start with. So that's the chromy, it's a really chromy chrome metal. And then the hard part of the... he says looking for it and it's not here. That's where it gets worrying. Hello? Where have you gone? Oh, there wasn't much left. That's why. Did I use it all? Nope, there. So the blue is Forge World Calth Blue Clear airbrush paint, and that was over the over the silver, and that gives that blue. It really does pop. Yeah, I had the starter box for O2 for ages and got the Star Marder for Christmas, and Feb's my birthday month. Had an eye on Bot War for ages. Your painting vid tipped me, and yeah, hooked me and Kinger up. Well, just blooming log in, get it sorted. You've got an hour and 30 minutes, mate. Also, Discord, Ben. Kinger's in our Discord a lot, so if you want to... I don't know if this is going to show up on... It's not. So... I'll send you a personal... Squatters' rights on Discord. Yeah, I've messaged you a link to our Discord, so you can join Discord and just go in the gallery and chat in there and stuff. And Kinger does love his. He's refused to send me my Smaug. Oh, right. Yeah, so he's not sent me my Smaug yet, which is disgraceful, Kinger. But no, I haven't ordered one yet. I've not had the money, mate. But I did order one of these. So this is my Elder Scrolls dragon. So look, I even did everything under the legs. Nothing to do with snapping his legs off and dropping him. So yeah, I do need to fix the glue. Can you see the break? I actually dropped him and snapped him right across there. But you can't see under there. so that is my Elder Scrolls dragon. I really enjoy doing it. Really love the colour on it. By the time I got it, did take me a bit of work to figure out what colours to do. And he is a chunking great beastie. Best way to show chunky great beastie off is sort of Space Marine. Space Marine size of head. So yeah, they are. Ash literally logged off vent when it happened, and I just went absolutely blue. So yeah, that is the yeah, it's about the size of my head. It is. They are quite big. They are. I'd say bigger than any of the like Land Raider type vehicles and stuff like that. He is huge. And yeah, he is mine. He is staying mine. What I do have. Oh no! What I did have is I bought 2 of them, so I do have another one to play around with at some point. But yeah, he is mine. I'm fancying doing a black one with red accents. Obviously not being the same dragon, but a black dragon with red accents. So basically, should be pink. Well, if you want to buy a £100 dragon, because this is solid resin as well, by the way. So what I'm thinking is the entire body black. Send £100. You can have it in whatever colour you want. So this will be black, Eshin grey edging all the way down it. Spines in red, like a deep red. I'm thinking like that sort of red. Like a, what's this, scarlet red, but yes, a deep red. Maybe he's even going to, I'm not listening to yous, maybe he's even going to the terracotta red to get it to the deepness that I want. So that colour, yeah, maybe he's not, that's too brown. What's that one there, the air one? Scarlet red again. I've got more pots of scarlet red than I know what to do with. Gory red, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's gory red. Yeah, but if you've been here last week and saw what prizes were given out, mate, you'll understand why people were donating a lot of money. Oh, but that's right, you weren't here. That's just disgraceful. Disgraceful. Yeah, I know you would have. So yeah, we're gonna go with possibly doing another one. While we're chatting, and we're gonna get the this stuff out. So yeah, I'd had a bit of a slump on painting. I was a bit meh about doing anything else at the moment other than the stuff on the live streams. I hadn't done any of my own personal stuff, and then he turned up really quick. I wasn't expecting him anywhere near that sort of time scale, and I was like, right, get him built, get him done, we're going. And he was quite and then basically just I was sat here over the weekend, and it was either that or play on World of Tanks, so I just ended up hammering That's much podge. Where's the glue? But why is the glue gone? Right, I am sensing child. Oh no, I can't blame the child now. Yeah, well, find something to paint that you like, or that you want to be, that you really want to do. I'm not saying look for something easy, but easier helps. So I'm just putting. These are tiny tufts, so I'm just putting the tiny tufts into places where, like, grass seeds would congregate. Even Thanos doesn't clean his throne room as well as he should. He's got minions for that, but he keeps letting Ronan squish the heads and stuff, so yeah, you know, it's his own fault. An unkept throne. So yeah, just put them in sporadically where you think bits and pieces of moss would grow or grass would grow. Don't go overboard like I seem to be. And I'll do this, and then I'll show you Magneto, because I know there's someone in the chat that wants to see Magneto after we've got the work done on it. I'll have one down in there as well. Oh, nope, not here, but that looks alright. So we're also looking at doing scenery and stuff like that as well. We've got some infinity scenery, thanks to Michaela and John from Cogger2. They've sent us a couple of great bits of scenery through for infinity. So I'm going to try and get them sorted on the stream and get some bits and pieces done for Cogger2, but they're really, really nice. MDF terrain, bits and pieces of acrylic in them. Do look quite smart. Just have to figure out how to build them. So yeah, Ben, if you're still about, we're doing February. Myself and Ronan have armies. We're going to do some painting. We have some OP kits. We have the OP kits. And the giveaways will be parts of the OP kits. So there will be bits and pieces out of the OP kits during February to pick up. Yeah. Yes. We've got a couple of the Infinity ones. Got a couple for Aristaria and a couple for... We've got the Wild Bill Aristaria one, but he's also got bits in it for to run him in. I forgot what it's called. Not Code 1. N4, the full rules. So, there we go. That's a couple of bits of the scenery done. Sorry, a couple of bits of moss done growing. Just breaks it up a bit. It looks quite cool. So that just needs its coating. And so, we've been doing this for someone in the stream, if he's about tonight. So again, we finished off the other night with getting the grass down onto the bottom. You can actually see the metallics shining through now. The blue just looks Looks like it's gone through the doors. So these are the metal tokens for Magneto. So there's 2 of them done. We have Toad. The yellow was a pain to get right, and he does have a brown belt on there and highlights and stuff. He was actually harder than Magneto to get how I wanted him. His face took ages. There is about 3 or 4 layers on his face just to get it. He has white eyes. He is just getting white eyes because my eyes can't actually bloody see them. Yeah, he has small, very small, just white dot eyes in there. Don't know if you can see. And again, some of the detail we've had to put a bit in ourselves. Some of the purple lines and stuff. And then the tongue. The tongue was really fun. We didn't go for the Tesseract tongue. We went for the standard coloured tongue. The brickwork was done. And that is Toad ready to go. Good evening, Doom Fairies. I was just thinking about you guys. I've been talking about you as well. We have Magneto, which is the final piece. Yeah, the yellow wasn't the easiest. It was airbrushed, and it was the whole model was yellow before we even started on any of the other colours. So Magneto, we've done another slight glaze of red to get the red to pop in hand. It's a really dark, sultry red. It really is nice. I really do like it. Yes, that is that was definitely Toad, Catherine. This is that got red on it? So I need to redo some of that. I didn't notice that. I can see it on the camera, but I can't see it in. So it's got some red tint on it. I don't want blood wrapped around that, so yeah, touch that up a bit. But the brickwork, and then you can see the layers in the cloak. And I know Tomo. Blue. Did I use? Oh yeah, I was using blue, not purple. Yeah. It's a little bit too bright for rust. It's a 2-second touch up anyway, so I'll do that. And then, as I said, the cloak was quite a bit of work. Now, the customer asked for white eyes with a blue dot, and yeah, it was probably the hardest eyes that I've ever done. Cheers, Dane. But I've managed to get it. I'm considering no, because if you get it straight on, he does look menacing. Yeah, I'm keeping that like that. That actually look. And King has said he's paying £100 to it as well. So he has by the end of tonight to get the goal to 300. And then I will paint the dragon whatever colour he wants. So yeah, all in all, a little bit higher than our usual tabletop standard, but the guy's worth it, I think. So but yeah, worth a try for the greater good. So it's getting the money over to me, yeah, Kinga. I don't mind that. So yeah, I will get these. I'll get that touched up. Actually, you know what? We're here. There's paintbrushes around me, and there's definitely the paint. Oh, excuse me. There's no time like the present. So yeah, I will be talking to you soon as well, Kinger. Yeah. Bones and picking and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Yes. Definite uh-oh. And Ben's found his way into the Discord. Cool. There we go. I'll give that a bit of a dry brush later, and that will be good to go. Don't know why I hadn't noticed that. So yeah, I'm calling them done, and they can go to their new home, all the way over in America. Again, it's not going. It's one of those things, Dean. At the moment, I'll wait till the 5th when we know. It's fine. I can throw a hammer quite far, so social distancing as still will be social distancing. Or a pike, yeah. Cold coffee. So, another thing. Anyway, and this is the thing that I was going to speak to Kinger about. Part of what we're doing going forward, we're going to be done... I'll catch up with you in a bit, Bengar, on Discord. We can have a chat later. Death by fish. A pipe is more Billingham. Yeah, a lead pipe. So, as some of you guys know, we've been listening to Black Forest. I forgot his name. Oh my god. Oh, Black Magic Crafts. If you haven't looked at any of his stuff, he's it was Snowy, who isn't here at the moment, put me onto him. That's his channel, Black Magic Craft. He does some absolutely fabulous terrain from basically bugger all. Yeah. Not Gatto. And Snowy's having a painting evening, so he's not going to turn up. So, as part of the ProTech refit, as we said, we'd done all right over Christmas, a lot better than we have in the past. So we've reinvested the money back into. Again, we've put the money straight back into the business. We've bought some new tools. He is arching. I'll show you something in a second once I get started. We've put money into some tools. We've put money into developing couple of new projects. We've contacted a couple of companies and we're doing some more projects with them, including one that Black Magic Craft put us in touch with. And we're going to be doing... thank you for the donation, by the way. Doom Fairies. We're going to be doing painting competitions, painting lessons, the whole system for what's it called? Patreon will be set up to follow on doing painting lessons and stuff like that. So we're going to have a bit of both. So obviously we're putting more, yes, patrons. We're going to do that. I need to work out how to set it all up and how to get it to the best thing for you guys. I don't want to be offering stuff and can't deliver, so I need to be set up in place to do that. So something that Black Magic Craft does is a lot of scenery, and I've been playing around with scenery and stuff like that for a couple of weeks on and off. We've been doing stuff for the upcoming, what's it called, Frostgrave. We've got some Frostgrave scenery. I've got a load of wood Frostgrave scenery down there that we're going to build. We're going to frosty and snow up and all that sort of stuff. That's all coming forward, but just seeing some of the stuff that BMC does was like, wow. But he has a couple of tools. We've bought some tools that he's recommended. 1 second. Boxers, not boxers. So if anyone's watched his stuff, he makes a lot of stuff out of basically styrofoam XTF. So he uses one of these. It is the Thermal Cut 230E from Proxon, and it's basically a hot wire cutting bed. It's not built, it all needs building up, so I don't want to go getting it out. Yes, so this is what I was wanting to talk to you about. We're going to make scenery, so I'm going to pick your brains about some of the stuff that you've done. So we've bought this. We reached out, when was it? It was a couple of days ago. I went to buy some of the add-ons that Black Magic Craft basically tell you to get. It's a replacement part that replaces this here, and has a big. Basically, it turns it into a. You're not murder. Turns it into a bacon slicer that's good for murder. So yeah, it turns it into a bit of a bacon slicer and makes it a lot easier to use for bits and pieces. So the lad sorted Black Magic Craft out basically a package of bits and pieces to try on this machine and see how it goes. And we reached out, and I was going to buy the big guide bit that goes in here. Yeah, but if you're dead and I'm baking slicing you, it's okay. So yes, the company is called Shifting Lands, and I believe they're in Netherlands. But his website wouldn't work. Couldn't get the order in. Ended up messaging him, sending him all the details through. Or is it? Yeah, because I think it's Dutch. All the details of the problem, and he was very generous. He basically said, send us your address, send us a tenner to cover the postage, and I'll send you one for free. So he was going to send over one of the board. When it turns up, I'll show you, because it's going over here on the new bench. And after speaking to him, we've come up with a bit of a different deal. So I've sent him some money, and he's going to send me some bits. It's beneficial to both of us, sort of thing. So I don't want to be just taking free stuff, especially when it's stuff that I'm going to use for the business like this. I don't mind paying my way, sort of thing. I do need to check that, because that's making a lot of noise in that. Maybe it's after the stream. So yes, I got one of them. I've got something that I've really needed for a long time, which I was going to open tonight and keep forgetting. I don't know how to get it out of there. How do they get that in there? Yeah, it's getting ripped out. So I've now got a square. I've had trouble getting stuff square, working out where squares are, and that is just absolutely cock on, spot on. It's hard wearing. Kinger? It isn't. It was actually one sleeve. It must just be punched round it. So, as well as that, I got the handheld one. It's actually sealed properly. So the handheld one has various sizes of, and these are all available from various outlets. Proxon do quite a few. So the one I've got already is very thin, and this just feels like it's solid. You can change the position of the metal. So yeah, that goes to different places like that. You then put the wire in there to there. There's a temperature control. It looks a proper piece of kit. It also means that there's an on-off button, there's a heat controller, and all that sort of stuff. And if you need to, you can extend this out. So if you're doing stuff around a big chunk, it's all there. That it's a lot more professional. And then there's loads of wires with it. The only downside to this product is, as he undoes that, puts it like that, is that plug. Goes into a power supply. The power supply is on back order, so that will be here 5th of January, so I'll get to play with that then. But again, part of what we're wanting to do is, if people do come round to ProTech at any point, we're going to have these tools available. So if you've got some stuff that you want airbrushing, or you've got some stuff that you want to cut out and make some designs in styrofoam, we're going to have the tools there. I'll be there to help you, that sort of stuff. So we're going to have a couple of bits and pieces kicking about. We also have, I already had one of these, company, yeah, it's Green Stuff World. But we have some of the rolling pins. Now, I'm wanting to try something where one of the things that Blackmagic Crafts does is some tiles, and the tiles are fantastic for D&D and all sorts of stuff like that. But what you can do is you basically push on and roll it. But if you put it into the styrofoam, it really works. So I've bought a few from one of my mate's stores. Level Up Gaming had a load of them in, so I bought a load from him. They were dirt cheap, something like 11 quid each, which I have no idea how he does them at that price. But when I was buying them, I didn't complain. So what I'd like to do is some testers, a bit similar to what Blackmagic did, but I'd like to try and make something that has a flat roller, then that, and then pressure pushing that down. So I can take a bit of styrofoam, cut to the shape of whatever I want. Say I want to do a road. My road. Ignore what's written on it. And then I can feed that in, and it rolls between there, and that comes out, and you just pull it out, and you've got a road that's printed or scored or whatever. Modge Podge the living daylights out of it, and boom, you've got a bit of road, 2 seconds to finish it off, and that will go. Ooh. There's a lot of stockists in the UK now, Paul. Mainly on eBay. Have a look on eBay. I don't know what you're looking at. Yes, I've got a pasta machine for doing corrugated card as well. Yes, so, something like that. Just something to go zip and pull it through and it's done. Something I have noticed, when you put it down like that and you're rolling it, one, your hand gets red raw after about 5 or 6, and 2, you do that and it goes off to a pasta. I have the machine for pasta as well. So I've ordered 5 of them to try. So I've already got the factory one, and that's just like plating and I don't know if you can see it, the decking and stuff like that. So I've got one of them. I've ordered some brickwork ones and some other bits and ones. Yeah, I've got the cobble and find it hard to use. Ended up in the Play-Doh tub. Yeah, if I can make this and have some way of sharing how to make it with you, Dave, then I'll saw it. Yeah, I'll post her a decent enough bunch. They try the hardest to keep within the hobby. There's a lot of them at Outpost that are. I know the main 2 lads that help. I don't know if they run it or own it or whatever, but they seem to be very enthusiastic about gaming. They're not just in it for the money. They're not just in it for the turnover, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I do really like. I like the companies like that are. Some people will have trouble with them. There is a side to them that has furrowed a few brows, as it were. But yeah, you do what you do at this during these times at the moment. You can't hold it against certain stores. They have a store and stuff like that. The only thing with the rollers, they don't imprint deep enough. If you add quite a bit of texture after, that's one thing. Yes, so that was something that I don't know his name, whatever he's called from Black Magic Crafts. When he was doing it, he didn't really push on. Now I've tried it in the garage on just a bit of scrap, and I pushed on really, really hard, and it went fairly deep, and it stayed. Now this is what I was thinking, is having the roller and the pincer thing, that it's going to be a good bit of pressure. It's something I need to play around with, but if that works, that might get rid of that as well, or not get rid of it, but push it to, yeah. Yeah, because this is quite deep. That's a good 1.5 mil on there. I did have. Don't know where the styrofoam's gone. Nope. So yeah, but there's that one, and then his patented technique of rolling that over a piece of styrofoam, and you get some great effect. You would if it didn't just run off under the table. So this is some of the stuff we're going to mess around with for Frostgrave. So I've been, as I say, I bought 5 of them. There was 2 sets of brickwork, a cobblestone, a frozen one, which I am tidying it, Paul. It is getting done. Everyone got the grand tour earlier, except for the green screen that hides most of it. That will get done. That will be something. Picture of Olaf, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a frozen lake one. and it did look really good. So, ooh, knocking stuff off. I'm just thinking. Oh, his box is up there. So yes, I also got. There's my Proxima, by the way. Proxima Midnight is done. So I'm only waiting to finish one of my warbands for it. I think that's much of what we've got going forward. If there's anything people would like to see with respect to Frostgrave, we're going to do Frostgrave, the figures. We've got some scenery. We're going to do some basing techniques for the frozen stuff. We're going to look at some of these bits of the rollers and rolling out the bits and pieces as well. Getting some flooring done. It could be quite a lot. We should be waiting for you to do the Tesseract Necrons, mate. They are more apt. See, we still have a Tesseract TIE Fighter when we go back into doing some X-Wing stuff. So there's a Tesseract TIE Fighter there. Do need to snap the wings off, because for some reason, straight out the box, it's no, Mark, I have ways of making your life more interesting if I keep you around. TIE Bomber. They're a variation of the TIE Fighter, Ash. So, Ash, that's those bases that I made. I don't know if you were around when I showed them earlier. So these are mini bases. They're not cheap to make because they have a really thick lip on them. They're really strong. And that's perfectly flat. You just cannot move it. So the ones that I got with these, they didn't cut it. So I've built them up onto there. And they're just, yeah, they make the figures sit like the rest of the stuff out there. Someone who can't quality test them, well, what's the point of having someone who can't quality test them? I'd much prefer someone who can quality test them. So I've done a handful. I've got the ones done that I've got. So there's about 14 left. There should be more. I only used 4, 9, 18, 14 left. That's quite... Yes. So all my wizards are on... there you go. 32mm GW bases. And these are the same height. So I've done these to match. So they're perfectly the same height. They're just bigger, but because the 3D printed, I've actually made them a bit stronger than just like a 1mm lip. Yeah, if you want a couple, just let us know. And I do agree, they're the original ones. They're just like wafer thin. And what I did find is when it was a big base like that, and I can't remember what we glued, it actually went and warped. So when it was rubber, wobbling. Catch you later, Egan. Thanks for calling by tonight. I shall no doubt catch you tomorrow. So yeah, that's a GW 50mm, and it still had a lot of flex, a little bit too much. So And yeah, they'll just go into the scrap bin to cut up into little bits and pieces. Is Bengar still around? Oh, Bengar! Good evening, Corn. So this it's a new figure that's just come out from Infinity. I got it because it works in my army, and then you just get the one of the women snipers. Look at that! That is a wolf, and he is touting some of the biggest guns I've seen in Infinity. Just huge. They look like pistols, but pistols for a giant. We do have... I've got the box so I can show you what it looks like, because I've got another one. I hadn't decided what to do with it yet. But, yeah, it's the Ariadne. It's Mirage. So the wolf is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I am liking the models in Infinity. I basically got someone who's painted me a set of the new Ariadne. The Russians, and done them all in Russian winter camo and Russian winter bases, and they're absolutely fantastic. And I'll probably be getting more done off them. It was really, really nice work. So yeah, I've got a fully painted force. I haven't got a fully painted army yet, but I can see us getting a fully painted army via that painter. So that is the Wolfie. I do have some more Wolfies that I built a few weeks back, but they're all to do on the next one. So I'll just have a quick look, see if I can find all of the models that we've done this month. I know I haven't done an absolute massive amount, but we've been doing other bits as well. I don't know. So we got a couple of bits done for Foxy, a couple of bits done for a commission, a couple of bits done for me. So Proxima got done, but more to do with me. Spider-Man and Red Skull. Red Skull was a demo of a very quick way to do it. We also got most of, he just needs his face mask doing, and some work on his muscles. Let me do that now, actually, or in a minute. We got Ghost Spider nearly complete. The base needs finishing, and continue on with that. I will be continuing on painting these in my own time as well. We got most of. Do need a little bit of tidy up on the back of that one, because he managed to pick. Is he breaking? That's, yeah. So, and then the yellow needs a bit more work to get it to the same sort of yellow as Toad. Obviously Magneto and all of his bits and pieces with Toad that have been finished. 95% done. Hello, Van. I will be popping in to chat in a bit, so don't go running off. I know you're just going to run away and hide. So, what's better than Thanos?
Two Thanoses.
Is it Thanosize? Yeah, Thanoses. Slightly different blue colour on each, just slightly. That was with the chrome underneath, and that was just with silver underneath. So you can see the difference when you do the different undercoating. That's the giveaway. The brighter one is the giveaway one. And then yeah, we did a couple of bits and pieces. We showed everyone the really nice stuff from Cogger 2. Come on. His tongue is so fragile. Did I? Did I just put the blue on thicker? Thanos. Thanos. We've also got some. Look at these little chests for to use soon. What was it? What did I say? I was just going to finish off. There we go. I'll actually do some more painting than actually just sitting jabbering onto you lot tonight. I know I've talked a lot tonight and not got much done, but I do feel like I just wanted to get a lot of it off my chest of where we're going in the new year and what you guys can expect. I say we've already got some bits and pieces for giveaways. We've got bits and pieces to be working on. Yeah, hopefully have another fun-packed month. I am looking forward. We've played one game of Frostgrave already. Me and Ronan had a quick... We didn't play it fully. We just played one skirmish to see how it fared up. Ronan used my warband from the first time round, which was my dwarfs. And then I used my necromancer. A few lessons were learnt. The new rule set, we had to sit and work a couple of bits out, but I think they're going to be a constant. Trying to remember which bit works and how it works, but it's good. It's a good rule set. So I'm just using the edge of the brush because it's quite a raised mask, so I don't need to use the point of the brush and chance going down the sides. We just catch it with the edge. And that. Now, so I'll keep that semi rough, not trying to do it perfect, and then just the top edges try and fill in fully, and then maybe the brow bit as well. Just to give the effect of a bit of shading, and there you go. And then let's have the skin. Yes, the mask is a separate bit to the body. No idea why. Yeah, I played Blood Bowl when it came back out for the second run. I just had issues with it and people playing it. So, but I think it spoiled a lot of it for me. Let's have the... Where did I put that? Some thin airs. So, as you've seen before, I like to use the airbrush medium. Really good tool rather than water. And then it's already very thin. It's GW Kislev Flesh Air. But we did it in Kislev Flesh to start with. then a Reichland flesh shade all over, and then I'm just going to pick up some of the muscle. It is very thin, it's not I'd say it's more of a glaze than a highlight. Uh-oh, Ash has been buying. What did he buy? I'll have a look in a sec. I want promos. I forgot all about that, mate. Let me just... What time is it? Yeah, I'll do some promo pulls. If people want promo pulls, there is the opportunity to get them at the website. I forgot all about them. We have put Legion in. We have put more X-Wing in. A little bit less there, I think. You just look at the muscles, and if it doesn't look right, why would, as I said, why would that muscle bulge there, sort of thing? So just blend it in, lighten it up a bit. There you go. And I'll do the other one, and then I'll get right to you, Ash. Yes, stream promos. Thank you, Ash. I totally forgot about that. We'll do some of the giveaways. I'll do the proper raffle tomorrow night. Like I said, we would do all the giveaways in one go. But if you have donated tonight, I will carry that over as a donation for tomorrow night. I'm not saying you can't donate again tomorrow night if you really want, but I'll hold that over for tomorrow night as well. Yes, we're starting at 6 tomorrow night. I do have a Santa's little helper, so Zoe's going to be helping with the draw. Hopefully she'll be able to get it prepped during the day, get everyone's names into various hats to pull out of. Crackle paint on X-Wings, Paul. I'm just building up, dabbing a bit of it. So, just turning that bit there into more of a glaze to thin it down a bit, but not too much. There you go. It does have some weird muscles on it. Blood Bowl bases. Are you doing a lava pitch? Right. Before I ruin it, I'm going to call that muscle done. And you can sit up there and dry it now. So, promo pals. Let's have a look. Where is the shop?
Someone's nicked the shop.
Thank you for the follow, Ian. It's much appreciated. Why is the shop gone? Oh, why is the rum gone? You realise you're going to have to click and collect now, Ash. So, if anyone hasn't seen it before, we have the secret box of promos. Oh, that's got the big picture. This has quite a few promos still in it. We haven't gone that far down the line yet. Come on, Squig, hold it up. There we go. Just don't let Jack Sparrow hear that. Or Rasta, because Rasta will have your rum. He is quite partial to a bit of rum. So, if anyone's seen it before, this is basically the promo pull for a donation to the stream. Ash has done a donation through the website, which the link that he did up above. And it's £5. You get 5 promos. Some of the promos, there is promos in here worth well over £10 each. There is some in here. I'm almost certain there's still at least 2 Worlds cards in here that haven't been pulled yet. I am going to have a look at Ovid. Paul, if you can get some Ovid Demerara rum. I was quite partial to that back in the day. So, I say we'll pull 5 cards for Ash. Our first card for Ash is one of the new cards. So that is... Now it's in the right way around. One of the new Onyx Ace Squadron. It's one of the new quick build cards. These haven't seen the light of day in the UK yet, from what I can understand. My friends in America were very kind. Normally neat. Mixer, you'll be putting ice in whiskey next. So yeah, that is card number 1. So card number 2 is... It is the Iden Verso Protect card from the charity stream in foil. So just as an example, we do the foil Iden Verso cards for a £5. We do the Onyx Squadron cards for a £5. He's already a £5 up. Lucky. Oh, Turfania. From East Coast Gamers. It was a promo. This is from America. They sent us a handful of promos over to do giveaways with. So that is Turfania. It is a 1.0 card, but it is a lovely piece of artwork. And you could still use it. The Grand Inquisitor from Store Championships or Regionals. I think they're a regional card. So again, he's pulled a Martin and Proton Torpedoes. Yeah, everyone can't be a winner. But Proton Torpedoes are good. So that's how they work. They do work quite well. Martin seems to clean up on them. And as I say, if you do a donation over on the website, then we will do a promo pull for you. You are welcome, Ash, and still thank you for my t-shirt. Just as an example, and just so we're not... So if I take that chunk there and flip them round, Is that a heroic? So there's a heroic there for a start. There is Rebel Pathfinders, the new Fire Control. There's some of the ones from the Team Championships. One of K's metal cards, Alderaan Guard. First Order Provocateur, Advanced Optics. So Rear Admiral Shadow. Look at that Echo. Those Echoes are so hard to get hold of. Another K card. The Chewie from the Lair event. Practically impossible to get hold of. From Nerf Herder events. We got 3 in a row. Must have a word with the person that put these cards in. R2D2, another Onyx quick build. There's the Partisan Renegade quick build. There's loads of the quick build cards in. I think I put 2 full kits worth in this lot. Tauntaun Raiders, Iden Verso, Scout Trooper, another Shiranu, Inquisitor, Lothal Rebel quick build, Countess Ryad from Warlords event. House, there's, I'm more interested in Darth Vader from the Thingy event. Fen Rao from Nationals, we got given them. There's the Stormtrooper set for the extra Stormtroopers. These aren't out in the UK yet. There's a lot of them. There's another one, Darth Vader, Captain Icon. So this one's C3PO. As one of K's foil Anakins. There is stacks of cards. Did I put them in back in the right way around? No. As I say, Zoe will go through these and sort them out again this week, so me showing you what order they're in is not really Wedge Antilles. Scout Troopers, Darth Troopers. Another K metal card. Baron of the Empire. They're both the new cards. I am going to hit something good. Really good. There's a lot of the metal cards that are worth a tenner each. The K sells, Partisan Renegades, Darth Vaders. They're worth a fortune now because they're from us. Meg. More Scout Troopers. They do need mixing up again, these.
Two from the top, one from the bottom.
Wedge Antilles. There's all gollies, all the good stuff. That's a nice Darth Vader as well. But there's 2 of the nice K. That's a nice one from K. 2 of his design because he designed them for us as well. Some of these are the ones that we've had multiples of, so they get shuffled back in. There's a Corran Horn from Nash Regionals. I've got a load more to put in as well. Some more space. Oh, there's the Skull Squadron pilot, painted by George Delapina. I'm just starting to wonder if Martin's had them all. Or they're down the front. Grand Inquisitor, a very nice icon. There was a lot of icon cards sent to me for obvious reasons, but they would always send me a couple, so you guys get the chance of one now. Now I've sorted this out. Ooh, there's General Grievous. I think I need to have a word with Kay about getting some more of his cards as well. There's one of the original Obsidian Squadrons. And Death Rain. More of them. The Purple Leader Darth Vader card. There's more Iden Versos. Jessica Parver from Nationals, Regionals. I think Martin might have had all of the World's cards. And either that or I've missed them. Probably missed more metal cards. There's Luke, one of the original Luke Skywalkers from very early kits. Iden Verso, that's a nice card. So is that Kylo Ren. Jasper, Howl Runner. There's Kylos from region. There's current Star Championships in there as well. So, yeah, it does need a refill as well because it's quite empty. So I'll get it refilled. We'll get some more. That's it. That's going to be on tomorrow night. Ash, yours are ready to be. I'll write your name on them. Yours are ready to be collected, mate. Click and collect is available. I just have to remember. So, before we do end for the night, let me just click on that. Tomorrow night, I don't know if you're going to be around, Kinga. I know it is New Year's Eve and stuff like that. We're going to copy last week's. We'll have the raffle on tomorrow, so save your points for now, Mark. Mark's got 287 points. So yeah, tomorrow night we're going to have the normal raffle that we have on Wednesdays. We'll have all of the other prize giveaways as well, maybe some other bits and pieces, and maybe some marbles, Kinga, if you're around. We're on at 6, so we're early. And that's the whole point of tomorrow night, is do it early, sort out, then everyone can spend time with me and their other halves. That's all done. There's loads of thank yous. I don't know if I already done that. Whoop whoop. What did we do? So, other than Tesseract bloody dragons, I'm looking at you, Mark and Kinga. Going forward into 2021, is there anything people would like to see? I'll be working, so I'll be here. Thank you, mate. Legion, X-Wing. What? Flocked giant spider. Right. Right. Go back to the start. So, Legion. Yes, we might start doing some Legion bits and pieces over weekends and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Craig, that was declined to us a long time ago. So, start at the top. Legion. Yeah, we've got bits and pieces coming out that I'd like to paint Legion-wise. I might still even have a mall to paint. Then we have X-Wing. But who even does X-Wing, Mark? I found a box yesterday. Oh, you will be so disgusted in me, Mark. Look, I'm actually discussing X-Wing as well, so we've met the criteria for you. Clan Ren, yeah, you show me how to do a good Clan Ren, and then hasn't Sarastro done a really good one? If I can find it later, Craig, I'll put it into the Painting Help Discord. But Sarastro was meant to have done a really good Clan Ren one. Don't know if he's released it yet or whether it is due out, but apparently he's done a cracking one. There was about 100 ships in this box, Mark, that I've just totally forgotten about. Found it in the garage. And they're in all kinds of brokenage. There is bits everywhere. They must have been in there for about 2 years. At least 2 years. So Ronan's getting the great opportunity of sorting through them at some point and finding all of the broken ones. I've still got 30 decis kicking about. And some new ones up there, isn't there? Yeah, I've still got about 30 decis kicking about. Yes, there is that. I could probably do some building, and I did find the 2 Kylo Ren shuttles, Kylo Ren conversions that I did before they were small to make them small, and his interceptor one. So there's bits and pieces like that all over the place. There is 2 furry falcons in there. They're still in there. That shows you how old that box is. But yeah, there is some opportunities because we may progress into doing some weekend work as well. Especially going into 2021, doesn't look as though we're going to be getting back to beanies or anything like that anytime soon. So I'm going to go down the route of possibly pushing more days streaming. I enjoy being here with you guys. Yeah, unique, you know. There's only one of them ever made with the other 5 or 6 that I did on the same day. But in that box there is a card. There is that card that Hull did of our friend. It's in there with him with his Flasher Mac open. Yeah. So going down X-Wing, I'll try and get some X-Wing bits and pieces done, but this is what I said, we're going to do our normal shows on Wednesday and Thursday following the theme of the month, but then extras, I'm talking about doing some of the bits and pieces. Flocked Giant Spider, that's not too hard to do. Kind of, yeah. Some games of Kill Team or other smaller Warhammer games. We're waiting for news on Kill Team before I want to jump back into it. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but doing what I want sometimes means doing what you guys want. You've given me an idea. Sometimes I'll come along and do what you've suggested, and it works, and we have a good night. And some of the best nights I've had in here, especially with Jack and stuff like that, is just going, right, we're going to try some weird and wonderful paint combos and stuff like that. And we've come out with the purple, Cadbury's Purple Death Trooper. That colour was fantastic. I need to remember how to do that, because that was gorgeous. That on an X-Wing ship would be fantastic. But yeah, I'll probably be looking at getting some bits and pieces of the new paints coming out. I've seen a couple that I fancy. I've still got the full box of Skill 75 to test out as well. So yes, definitely that sort of stuff is, yeah. So we're definitely going to be playing the games of the month more, Dave. So things like next month, yeah, it's a Skill 75 contrast. Yes, Monpok, I need to get some more of that done as well. So the games that we feature in the month, like this month is going to be, or next month, sorry, is going to be Frostgrave. So we have a guest star of Ronan, who's going to be able to come and actually play some games with us. So we're going to play those games live on the probably the Thursday night streams or Wednesday nights, depending when he's here. We'll see. But definitely more games. Armada. No, who even does Armada? Yes, I've got all my Armada ships there. And yes, I do want to do some repaints on my Armada ships, because I don't really like the Armada colour scheme. So I need to work on a colour scheme and not bloody Tesseract. I'm not doing the SSDing Tesseract unless you pay a hell of a lot of money. That's just not happening. Going down. Special guests. We are working on some of that. We're going to try some bits and pieces with people in Discord, trying to get them that sort of stuff. So that's an ongoing. I've got a Harry Potter miniatures game. So, Tomo, Night Miniatures. How much do I love Night Miniatures and working with their products? He'll answer that one for me. Blood Bowl. Yeah. We could have a look at some Blood Bowl. Not doing stuff naked. Clanren. Middle Earth. I've still got a couple of boxes of Middle Earth stuff to do, so yeah, that could be a thing. So yeah, bits and pieces like that. About 75% positive. Yeah. I think I've just had Blood Bowl spoilt for me, and I've got a lot of other games on the go at the moment, so I didn't bite into it. I could have had a couple of I know there's a couple of starter sets that I could probably still acquire, so to speak. Just thinking I need work to settle down as well, and then get back into the routine of all of this. But yes, night models. The only night model that I have found so far that I haven't had major a major issue with is my Constantine, because there's not that much that you can get wrong on it. So Constantine, yeah, but if I let the past go, then I would go out and buy Night Miniatures game figures, and that would really, really hurt. So yeah, I did a Goliath for one of my mates, Tomo's mate, a good friend of Tomo's, and I did a commission, built Goliath, and Goliath had 2 feet on the floor, and then his knuckles on 2 rocks at different heights. And I've just found all my twisted. So yes, Ash, definitely. So when his knuckles were on the floor, they were meant to be one on the floor and one on a rock. The one hit the floor, but the one on the rock was about 15 mil too high, and just couldn't basically get them to rock. There was no way. If I put both hands on the rock, the back leg looked as though it was taking a pee against a tree or something. So I had to lift the one up on the rock and just sculpt in green stuff a 25 mil new rock above the old rock, and it was like, yeah, wasn't impressed, let's say that. It was a little bit interesting. That's the dice for tomorrow night, the lucky number. So I'll have a quick look at where we were at. That's Amazon. I don't want that. So after tonight's donations, yes, gallery tomorrow night as well, mate. Oh, did people put stuff in the gallery tonight? I've had a bit of a... I said I was going to have a bit... Ooh, Megatron. Is that my Christmas present again, Kinger? Oh. Oh, it's a metal kit. You can keep that. That's okay. Van Strack's got stuff on. The snake. Yeah. Oh, what's Van Strack been painting? That's nice. You can see tomorrow. Snake. Necrons. Snake. And colour wheels. Someone doing some pink ships. yeah, so that does look good. We'll have a. There we go. Yeah, and then back to the Frostgrave. Oh, Snowy's been doing stuff. Snowy's done a wizard. So, yes, I'm going to call it there. We will be... Oh, sorry, my turn. Hiya, and we're just closing up for the night. It's been we've been on for a couple of hours now. We'll be back tomorrow at 6. And... yeah, so from tomorrow at 6 we'll be back on through till 8. We'll have the giveaways and everything sorted then. We'll do the gallery, we'll do some marbles, we'll just have a relaxed day. We'll call a full close to Marvel Crisis and put that one to bed for this month. Yeah, I'll still be here at 7. Closing up at cool. So I'll definitely have the gallery on tomorrow, and yeah, gallery, giveaways, marbles, maybe some mead. So if you want to grab a drink tomorrow night, I'll have a drink early with everyone, and hopefully by then, I'm just updating this, we'll have a top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the moment, 5, 6, 7. We have a top 7. I'll have to find a D8 if that's the case. So at the moment, Arching, you know what? Look for yourselves. So that's the top. Oh, let's go to the big chang. So that's the donations at the moment. The top 5 of them will go into the raffle tomorrow night at 7. We'll do it at 7 because we normally do it at 8. But yeah, we'll do it at 7, and that's halfway through the stream. So you'll know by then who has won it. We'll probably start off the stream because there'll be a lot of people joining the stream just to see who won the scenery, the card packs for Legion. We might have some X-Wing card packs as well for those lucky people who did support their FLGSs. So, all from an anonymous donator and backer, which I am very appreciative of. And hopefully going forward they have offered support for quite a few other bits and pieces. So looking forward to that. Bit chuffed that we get that opportunity now. So we will be hopefully doing more bits. And it'll be the D6. I need to get a pretty D6. Oh, I'll tell you what. Just before we go, got a Christmas present. And it's fantastic. I got a chance cube. We can use that a lot on the live stream when I have to make a decision. So we go this one or this one. Red. If I get red, it's that one. If it's blue, it's that one. It's green. But yes, that was a very nice Christmas present from someone. I am very appreciative of that, as well as my t-shirt as well. So, Tesseract green. Yes, it was a Tesseract green. Oh, and I've just knocked the camera. So, we'll be back tomorrow night at 6, or tomorrow afternoon at 6. And then, hopefully by the week after, we will have all of this set up. If I've managed to get it set up, thank you, Ronan. I was saying thank you as well. Bet you can't guess who made me it. So yes, hopefully with someone's help tomorrow, we can have this studio partially done. So everything's coming out of here. The walls are getting painted, the carpets are getting done, new tables and everything. It's the whole shebang. So we need to do it from Friday. Prepare for it now. Friday, then we have a little bit of time to get it sorted and into place for next Wednesday. If not, we'll be in the garage doing something that you can watch. So, thank you everyone for coming by tonight. It's been great chatting, sharing our plans of what we're going to do, also going through all the bits and pieces. We have had a lot of stuff turn up, so I'll probably do them in the new year, bits and pieces that we've got. I've also got some like Saturday projects that I'm going to be doing. I might live stream rescue projects where we've been sent some figures to fix and rescue. So we're starting with a load of knights. So I'll explain more about that tomorrow if someone reminds me. But in the meantime, everyone, stay safe, good night, and we will catch you tomorrow.